going on YouTube? Today we are making a chicken parmesan or chicken parmesan. Right now we are getting all of our mixtures together. We are mixing up some seasoning. Next we're going to add in some garlic powder. Then we're going to add in some Parmesan cheese. With my chicken, I had let the chicken soak in some buttermilk for an hour and 30 minutes. That was a lot of Italian, but I added Italian. And then I am also preheating my oil because we're going to fry the chicken. Salt. Well, let's get some regular salt. Let's kind of like grind it up already. Some salt. And then we're going to add in some black pepper. And then we have one wet and one dry. With this one, this is breadcrumbs, Italian seasoned, and almond flour. And then you beat your eggs. Beat your eggs. And then everything is ready to be cooked and prepped. So let's get ready. So like I said, preheat your pan. This is the chicken with buttermilk. It's been marinated in buttermilk, and now we're ready to bring it all together. So take out one piece of chicken. Ooh, look at that buttermilk. We're going to dip it in. I'm gonna start off with my seasoning. Dip it in some seasoning. Boom. Drench off of that. Dip it in your egg. And then your dry. Get our first piece into the pot. Drench it off and boom, baby. So we're just gonna do the same thing we did with the first piece. Take it out of our buttermilk, put it in our season, put it in our egg, put it in our dry, and we're going to then, and if you need more dry, it's okay to add more in there, but I have to add more of dry. Flour. So it's time to flip over our piece of chicken. Yes, it was time. We're going to remove the chicken. It's about done. Look at that. Ooh. This is gonna taste lovely. Do not be afraid of the oil. Add more in there if you need some. So this piece right here is too big. It gotta cook by itself. But we are almost done with this part, and then we can move on to the next step. So when we're cooking our chicken Parmesan, thank God for the sauce. We do not really have to do nothing for it. And soon as the last 2 pieces of chicken get done cooking, I'm gonna show you all the next step on the sauce and how it all comes together. What you're gonna do though is you're gonna put your oven on bake for 425, and then you're going to preheat your oven while your chicken is cooking, because with the next step that we're going to do, we're going to have to put it in the oven, and then we want our oven to be preheated. We don't want to wait. Boom, baka-laka-laka-laka. We'll be right back. Make sure you flip your chicken. I'm going to stay right here so I won't burn the shell. But these pieces came out great. Not like the last pieces, but they still came out great. So we're almost done with this part. Stay tuned for the next part. I'm gonna let it cook. You know, our oven is still preheating, and remember, I put the oven on at 425, and y'all like, how can I be so brave by the oil? I don't know how I'm brave either. I'm just doing it. Let's check on our piece. Look at it. Ooh. We are done with that part. Now this part right here is the fun part, because now we have to mix into the Parmesan. So what we're gonna do is start off with some mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna start off with some mozzarella cheese into our dish, if I can open it. Mozzarella, I love anything that deals with cheese. I love it. I love cheese, like, yes. So put some at the bottom. I know you're not supposed to do that, but anyway, you're just supposed to put cheese at the top, but I like that, the bottom and the top. But look at the chicken, how it came out to be. Place your chicken like so. So it should look like that, you know, delicious. Add in that part right there. Next and final step to it all, mozzarella mix. And our oven is preheated, ready. And once we add this all on top, we're going to then put it in the oven. Put it in the oven and let it bake for an extra 10 minutes. Look at that. So the cheese can melt, and let the sauce, what's the word I'm looking for? Let the sauce activate the ingredients. Oopsie. And make sure you guys clean as you cook. That is the number 1 rule. I know I did my part when I cleaned and cooked. But look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. That looks so good. Yes. it's time to put in the oven. Put it in the oven and for 10 minutes. Let's set the timer on 10. You guys, look. This is about to be so delicious. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Ooh, look. Okay, so this is heavy. And let's in a piece. Ooh. Let's get some of that juice. Yes. Let's dig in. Exploding. I did that.